Hello, my ICTA students. This is assignment number 11, Wish You Were Here. Now, I've keyed it in like it told you to do. Key it all in just normal, and that's good. And save it, and I saved it as my name, the current date, Wish You Were Here. So, I want you to do the same, get it all keyed in, and then once you've got it all keyed in, then you can follow along here. Alright, so first of all, there's nothing to do with these first three paragraphs. They are just as they are normally, okay? But now we have here what are supposed to be bullets, okay? So that means then that we want to select these items to make them bulleted. Now, I'm going to go over again with you. I'll do a bullet and then I'll do a picture. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go here to our bullets button, home tab obviously, bullets button, and I got quite a few different ones here, but I want to define a new bullet. Alright, so now let's go to symbol, and we want to go to web dings or wing dings, whichever one that you want to do. I'm going to say I'm going to try web dings, and I think I'm going to go with okay, seeing as how it's, I'm going to put this bird in here. Okay, the sun came out. I'm going to put this bird in here because that's what's about nature. And I'm going to go to font and I'm going to make it size 12. Okay, I'm going to make it size 12. I think I'd make it bold. And I want to make it, now I could have a red bird or a blue bird. I'm going to go with a cardinal or red bird. Okay, and say okay. And now say okay, and there's your red cardinal. Now remember, this is the left indent. Drag it back until the top triangle is at the gray and the white. Make sure it's at the gray and the white, and you want 3 ticks. So point to the hanging indent and come in 3 ticks. Okay, and then we want to put space between the bulleted items, right? We select all of them, but not the last one. And we're going to go to paragraph and indents and spacing after we want to put in 10 points. So put in a 1 there and make sure it's single. Make sure there's no check mark here. And say okay. And now do you see the 10 points after? That's exactly right. Okay, that looks good in your mind, and you said I don't want to change anything, and that's true, but I do want to go over the bullets one more time. So let's select our bullets again, and this time we're going to go to define new bullet, and we're going to go to picture. Okay, now in picture I'm going to say from file browse, and we want to go to your U drive. Okay, and we want to go to ICTA and pictures. Okay, what have I got? Oh, here I've got trees that we can use that fit within, or this red tree. I'm going to use this red tree. All right, insert, and there it is, and say okay. Okay, so now your bullets jumped over again, right? So point to the left indent, that's the rectangle, and drag it back so that the top triangle is right on the dark gray and the white. And now 3 ticks. Okay, that's what you should have. You don't have to put your 10 points after in again. That's already done for you. Okay, so let's go Control S to save on that one. Now, I had put the pictures in. I know you know how to put in pictures, so I don't need to do anything there with you. Now, the heading, though, I do want you to do a gradient. So, let's go here to your font color, and you're going to say gradient and more gradients. Now, remember we have to choose gradient fill. And you don't have to go with 4 colors, that's all right. So take one of these off. Remember, click on the X, and now you've got 3 gradient stops or markers. Okay, so let's choose some colors here. Okay, we got some yellow here. Maybe we'll put some green, or maybe some red. I like red. And let's put some green on this side. Okay, and now watch your colors. You see the red, the yellow, orange. Now you know you can drag it here and watch how it changes where you drag it. or if you drag this in, then you get more red at the top. So I want you always playing with those things to say, hey, what can I create that's different? Now your angle, go up, 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 up. And you see how I've changed it now that I've got green here, red here. And if I go all the way around the circle, I can put the green over here and the red over here. So it's strictly up to you how you want to do it. All right, now take your Format Painter, left double click, and I want you to come down here. And now this line we want to fit only on one line. So size it down so that it fits on one line. And there you go, the matching top and bottom. All right, go Control S to save. Now your path and file name, remember you go to Insert, Quick Parts, Doc Field, and then you want Document Information, File Name, add the path, right? Okay, and now you can center it or leave it at the left-hand side. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to leave mine at the left-hand side, and it's sized down. All right, go Control S to save. Now I want to go back home here, and here you've got your gradient on, but what if I asked you to go to text effects just to refresh your memory? Now let's go and put an outline color on. Okay, and let's put purple as the outline color. Can you see my purple there? And then let's go and can I make that a little bit thicker? So the weight, I'm going to go down to a point. Yes, I can. What about a 1.5? No. Go to a point. All right, and remember I also taught you to go to outline, and I said choose dashes, and let's go with the dots, or do you want to go with the dashes or the square dot or the bigger dashes? So I'm just going to go with the little dots. That looks good to me. In fact, I'm going to size it up a little bit more just so you can see it. And then let's go to here and shadow. Now remember, choose a shadow that you can see easily. Okay, can I see this shadow? I can see this shadow, so I'm going to go with this one. Okay, you can see the shadow there, and I'm going to go back to shadow, and I want to go to shadow options, and I want to make my shadow pink. So I'm going to go to more colors and choose pink. All right, and you can see the pink reflection now. All right, now the size, do you see I made it larger? Blur it, I can blur it a little bit, or I can change the angle, or I can change the distance. So you play with all those things, and then we want to go to reflection, and let's put a small reflection on it. Looks nice. And then let's go to glow, and let's put a glow on here. Okay, you can see the blue pretty good, so let's do that. So there, now you've got a nice looking title. All right, go Control S to save. So remember, I want you always trying those things so that you come up with new ideas and different ideas that you want to do with. Okay, so that's pretty well. Now the pictures you can do how you know how to handle your pictures. So that's pretty well all that we have left to do. So make sure you know how to do your bullets and 3 ticks. And remember, the first line goes here, the dark gray and the white. Then 1, 2, 3 ticks, and that's where your hanging indent goes. And then remember how to do your headings. And I think that's good. Oh, okay, I'm on the next page, so I want to take this out so that I can take this one out here so that I'm strictly on one page. And you check it and it says 1 of 1, so you know that you are good. All right, go Control S to save, and we'll stop there.